Hi, welcome, 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 guys, welcome, girls, and every human in between. This is the Bear With Me podcast. I'm your host, Whit. Okay, I'm really liking what's happening on all the platforms as far as the discussion because that '90s R&B overplayed or slept on. It's giving, and I'm here for all of us. So, thank you to everybody who has liked the video, who has shared the video, who has commented on any platform that I've been posting different clips and stuff. So, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. I love y'all. So, while I'm giving praise, let me just give you a quick call to action. Like, comment, subscribe, tell a friend, tell a friend, and tell a friend. Bear With Me podcast available wherever you like to listen or watch. Um, Last week's episode was good. It could have been better. Like when I was playing it back, I was like, girl, next movie. So, we're that was a little, I don't know, but it's okay because we're gonna get there today. Grab you something to drink. I'm drinking water with a little cucumber and a little lemon. hmm My God. Oh my God. That was mm. And if I could just go back, I was getting ready and I played a New Jack Swing playlist. You know another overplayed song that needs to get out of there? Poison, Belle Biv DeVoe. Get it out of here. So again, meet me in the comments if there's some that should be added to the list. You might want to be like, nah, take that off the list and just let me know. But Poison, Belle Biv DeVoe, I'm done with it. Over it. Dun, 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 dun. Girl, I'm done. Done. I must warn you, I'm about to unplug your aux, Mr. DJ. All right, this week 90s TV shows. Yeah. Now let me let y'all know. These are shows that I watched actively during the 90s. Actively. Actively. Okay? Because I think that matters because there are a lot of shows that I think those of us who say we really enjoyed it, while we might have really enjoyed it, did you really enjoy it for its full? And you'll know what I mean when I get through this list. So these is the ones where I'm turning on the TV to watch that. And this is in no particular order because as I was writing, I was coming up with an order. And then I was just like, no, but then I noticed my group, and I noticed what clicked for me first, second, third, fourth. And so they're kind of in a category, but they not. Cause I said all that and they not, cause they all ring true for different parts of me. I'm gonna kick it off with a childhood classic first. If everybody know, but I'm gonna go first. Arthur. Every day when you're walking down the street, banger of a theme song. One year I was teaching and you remember the viral Arthur meme with the fist? Somebody dressed up as Arthur in the meme. I was like, that's clever. I was very impressed by that kid. But Arthur, I remember coming home from school. We finna go ahead and pop that in. Do you know how bad I wanted them to come to my school and we do whatever little project related to the episode? Wanted it. Wanted it. Dora DW, ruthless. That little girl, she used to talk sideways to everybody. And nobody, what? Pop this little girl in the mouth. Arthur was so classic, like timeless. I needed to come back. You know what? Arthur should have got a movie. Sesame Street got a movie. Didn't they get a movie? I think they got a movie. Elmo ended up getting his own TV show, or segment in Sesame Street. The Muppets had movies. Why didn't Arthur get a movie? SpongeBob got a movie. Everybody else got movies but Arthur. I'm feeling away. I'm feeling away. And then the number of songs that came out of that. Nothing to do today, day. That was Francine's song. Having fun isn't hard when you've got a library card. Yes. Yes. And since I've been doing my book content, do you know how much I say that song to me? Yes, because it's not hard having fun. Cause the books that I'm reading, we're not gonna get into it. You could just meet me over in my the books with the books content playlist because fire books I've been reading. What else about Arthur? Um yeah, Muffy, what was her name? I always wanted to fight her because she was just nose up for no reason. And she was basic AF. Like, if we really being honest, whatever. So that was Arthur. What came on after Arthur, y'all? Because I think it was it I don't know. I'ma say that this came on after Arthur. Zoom. Come on and zoom, come on and zoom, come on and zoom, zoom, zoom. Yeah, Zoom. When I tell you I wanted to be on the show, I wanted to be. I should have vocalized more when I was a child the things that I wanted because somebody might have would have done it. We might have would have made a tape for me to audition to be on Zoom, and life would be different. I could have been on Zoom fucking it up. I know I could have. I know I could have. Zoom for those Zoom. I feel like it went across the. It wasn't just like a Midwest. I don't think Zoom was. I don't even know how to describe what Zoom was. It was good. That's what I'm gonna say. It was good. Um, Next up, keeping in the same wave, Power Rangers. It's Mighty Morphin time. Power Rangers got a movie. I, but Arthur didn't get no movie. Power Rangers got several movies and several spin. Don't get upset. I'm upset, and it's okay to be upset. Power Rangers, ugh, and Pink was my favorite Ranger. I won't say, yeah, okay. I don't even know why, because the stronger of the two was the Yellow Ranger, if we really being honest. But I guess pink being my favorite color, forget it. We just go ahead and give it to the pink Power Ranger. But I was down. Then, oh my goodness, social media, you know they gonna bring up something. When the black Power Ranger, aka the black character, will get the footworking and dancing while he in combat, them people made a fool of him. There's a documentary about the Power Rangers. Is it about the Power Rangers or is it about just like teen actors? Can't remember. But it was really good and it exposed like how they were underpaid, how they was the conditions were not the best for them and just a whole bunch of stuff. It was really really good, really really good. Might want to I want to say it was on HBO Max. I don't know. Just Google Power Ranger documentary and see what pop up because that might be where you'll find it. But anyway, Power Rangers was our jam. That was another one. I think the lineup was Power Rangers, and it was on different networks, but I think we used to watch Power Rangers first, then Arthur, then Zoom, and then I remember always closing out the day with Barney because Barney came on at from 5 to 5:30. Yeah, because at 5:30 to 6, because by 6 p.m. PBS was no longer for the kids; it was for the old adults. And when I say old adults, I mean your grandmas and your grandpas watching documentaries on how something was something from 1937. So yeah, that was my lineup after school. And we had a good time. We had a good time. But I'm not quite done with the children's television. Magic School Bus. Mm, mm. One year I dressed up as Miss Frizzle. I call myself Miss Frazzle. I had a dress that it glowed in the dark with constellations on it. And Shorty was cute. I was a cute Miss Frizzle. Um, yeah. Magic School Bus. And I didn't even know see, at school, I ain't like science. With Miss Frizzle, I'm locked in. Favorite episode, we going inside Arnold's body. He turned into a Cheeto. And when we went to space, them 3 episodes off the rip, those are the tops. Those are the tops. Okay. Um, and then there are a whole bunch more like Shorty had you really learning and really had these kids learning. Really had these kids learning. Shout out to Miss Frizzle. Shout out to the writers as well. Like, oh, when Miss Frizzle was also going in a competition she was competing against this big swole dude, and her muscles was Ralphie thought that you needed to be big. And oh, when Ralphie got sick, it's all coming back to me. Wow. And I just watched these episodes with my kids back in the spring. But anyway, uh Ralphie wanted Miss Frizzle to compete in the toughest teacher, little triathlon or whatever. And he thought that in order to win, he had to Miss Frizzle had to be big and strong. And so what they do, go inside Miss Frizzle body and was like, it ain't really about the muscle size, it's about the oxygen getting into it. So it was real good. Ooh, it was real good. Anyway, now we're gonna get into the middle age, okay? We're gonna get into the middle age me. Oh, okay. I see the little story we telling right here. Okay. Didn't it ain't written like this, but I'm just going through it like this. Okay. Next up. I don't know. That came first. Saved by the Bell. Zach. I think his name Mark in real life, but Zach Morris. Yeah. Yeah. I had a crush on that white boy. Yeah. Don't know why he was so charming and cute. Yeah. Yeah. Saved by the Bell was really, really good. Really, really good. It was good. The theme song, when I wake up in the morning and my alarms get out of warning, I don't think I'll ever get on time. Oh goodness, I don't remember. I remember watching Saved by the Bell. I can't remember the rest of it. I remember watching Saved by the Bell with my grandma. And then when it went into syndication, so it's just running on, running on, running, you get you about a good 2-3 hours of Saved by the Bell in the morning before you go to school. Because it came out in early 90s. I think it stopped in 96, 97-ish, I think. Maybe a little later. But the old episodes from like 92, 93 was still airing. No, it wasn't that old. You know what? Receipts. And I only kind of know this stuff because I recently just watched a documentary. Shorty love a good documentary. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. Saved by. Oh, crazier. It was only on air from 88 to 93, 5 seasons. But they did come back and do different, like Say About to Be a Hawaii or something and something. And then when they went to college, so the storyline or the premise of the show kind of kept going, but uh what am I trying to say? Little spin-offs that they tried to create and stuff like that. But the seasons, yeah, they came out with another one in 2020. 2 seasons. Oh, them new kids, them ain't even the original cast. Definitely loved the fashion sense of what was baby girl name? Uh, what was her name? Laura Voorhees. What was her character's name? Dang, I'm trying to find it. Lisa Turtle. Lisa Turtle. Yes. How blank on that. Yes. Loved the strength of Jessie. She was like, boy, y'all ain't. All right. What else can I say about Saved by the Bell? Good show. And then I'm gonna leave it there. Next up, sister, sister. Wow, wow. Yeah, sister. Cause before sister, I was a big Mary Kay Ashley fan. Wasn't really a Home Alone, a Full House kind of girl, but I did mess with the twins and they series of movies and everything that they had. But when Tia and Tamara came on the scene, give me my girls. Crazy. Not even say crazy. I definitely thought I was more Tamara. And whole time in real life, Tamara's a bit more calm, more chill. Whereas Tia, yeah. And I was like, just to see them evolve. Oh, they're also cancers too. Shout out to Tia and Tamara. Their birthday is coming up soon. Um, yeah, sister, Roger. I remember it felt like overnight where Roger or Marcus Houston was short and ugly and then he was cute and fine and had some height on him. I remember the episode when they were like, "Well, if you turn your head and you kind of squint, he is kind of no, no, no." Yes, yes, I remember that because it was like, Roger, where you just come from, looking like this. Then when they went to college, ooh, what I really appreciated is that for some shows they allowed the kids to grow up and just like keep the storylines with their growth. Yeah. And I love that. And I appreciated that. That was good quality TV. Good, wholesome, 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 wholesome. Um, the episode in the talent show when Tamara sang I'm Going Down. I mean, we all thought that we could sing that song. What are some more good episodes? I'm blanking now. When they wanted, first off, the first episode was super cool and cute. When they wanted to find out who their mama was. And they was laying in the bed and they was like, she'd have eyes like this like that, and she'd be this and she'd be that. And then so like effects like put different parts and whole time it ended up being Whitney Houston. That's who they wanted to be their mama. Based off what they described. I was like, cause she is somebody you want mama to be. Cause she's so pretty. Oh, Whitney Houston, I love you. Okay. Sister, yeah. Good, good, good show. Enjoyed it. Enjoyed it. Enjoyed it. Enjoyed it. And then when they remixed their theme song and it got a little cute and grown. Okay, what's up then? Good show. Sad to see it go. hmm Um Next show. And the last one of the upbringing. Yeah. Sabrina the Teenage Witch. Now I'm gonna be honest. I only like this show for the magic because she really was checking for Harvey. Harvey was being awkward. This other girl really wanted Harvey. And then the aunties was just on their whole little other adventure. I also really liked it when they had an animated series. Yeah, they had an animated version. Really like that. Matter of fact, while I'm over here talking and we talking about 90s, this just came to me. Pepper Ann. If you remember Pepper Ann on Saturday morning cartoons, Pepper Ann, God dog it, Pepper Ann. Just as awkward and cool and quirky as she want to be. I loved it. I loved it. But yeah, Sabrina the Teenage Witch. I really enjoyed the show for the magic. I just knew that I was a witch. I won't say I was a witch because some people might take that a type of way. I wanted superpowers. I wanted superpowers. I'm trying to teleport, step into the closet, and just going on. I'm trying to be somewhere else. I'm trying to. If they get what? I wonder. What if I had powers like Sabrina had? What would I have used them for at that age? Don't know. We'll never know. Okay, whatever. Now let's get into what was also while I was growing up. But I can be honest, like I remember certain episodes that I watched kind of in real time when they aired. And that was Martin and Fresh Prince. And so those made the list for 90s TV shows, my list. But I can tell you honestly, I didn't truly appreciate either of these shows until I got older. Well, I appreciated Fresh Prince in real time more than Martin. Martin was funny, the characters were good. Like there's so many iconic Martin episodes when Elvira was getting the pedicure, when Martin Lawrence mama showed up to the church and bit a chunk off the pew, and with David Alan Greer, um when Biggie came up came to the apartment when they went where was I don't know. I'm assuming it's Hawaii, but with the raccoon, that was an iconic scene. Whatever. What happened when Martin needed the dog and it was a fake dog, and then it fell, and he was like, "Stay," and it was all around the room. Yeah. So I remember those when I was watching them growing up. I appreciate the entire show more as an adult because it is like classical comedy. Classical. Both shows also did what it needed to do for the culture. Like the amount of guest stars and just like pop culture rappers, singers, and just like a lot of great talented people grace those sets. And for me, I felt like that was super, super powerful. Now looking back whole time, like they really helped drive the hip hop culture or just like black culture. And I very, very grateful for those who've invested in the idea of the show, the conceptualization, and the actual execution of it. So shout out to all the creators who are a part of those shows because they are iconic. They are classics. Like I have the full series set of Martin on DVD. And here it is, DVDs. I don't, where do you even buy a DVD player from? Because I don't got no DVD player. Don't ask me why I ain't got one no more, because that's a whole nother time for a whole nother day. But yeah, I need a DVD player. Um Now I do have some aired in the 90s. I didn't tr- I can count how often I remember watching growing up. Then when they went into syndication, and then when I actually watched them as an adult because of streaming, oh, this funny. And those shows are Living Single. We are living, hey, single. Oh, in the 90s. All right, my bad. Yeah, Living Single. I don't want to be Max, but I definitely think I'm Max. Y'all let me know. I'm probably Maxine Shaw, attorney at law, as far as like character or a being, personality. Y'all let me know. Everybody wanted to be Khadijah. Uh, Me and my friends, we was in the chat, and I was just like, "Hey, what character would y'all be if y'all was on Living Single? Who y'all think y'all would be?" And all of us wanted to say Khadijah. And then one of my friends was like, "Whit, you're more likely to be Max." Okay. And you know what? I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that. Because Khadijah was pulling all of the men's, okay? She had a funny, flirtatious, cool with the guys, but she could be a little soft. That's me. That's me. Whereas Maxine, she just a ball of goof. But if you've been watching this show, y'all know I'm not just a ball of goof. But anyway, Living Single, really good show. Enjoyed it. Enjoyed it. Now let me go ahead and stir the pot a little bit. Do I think Friends took the concept from Living Single? Yes. 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 Because that is how Fox, and it's another TV network, got what they needed based off of black shows and then dropped black shows. So, yeah. Weren't they both in New York City? Yeah. Well, you can't sit up here and tell me that it's not the same or they didn't steal an idea. They stole it. I mean, what else is new? It's unfortunate because I swear, if Living Single would have kept going, who knows? Who knows? But I also feel like black culture got their get back when it came to Girlfriends because I watched Girlfriends in 2018, 19, like right before COVID. And when I tell you that show, fire. Couldn't understand it for real as a kid because I ain't got no business really watching these grown ladies in their 30s talking. But when I was watching it, I said, what's her name? Mara Brocco? What? I'm sorry for butchering her name. Y'all know who I'm talking about. She was in her bag. She did her thing. She did her thing. And then fast forward 20 years later, we got Insecure. So I said, you know what? whilst these shows should have had longer lifespans, is the predecessor, everybody who came after them definitely passed the baton and passed it well, because Living Single was fire, Girlfriends was fire, and Insecure was fire. So what's gonna be next? Can't even say what's gonna be next because it came and then they canceled it. Harlem was on, what was the one on Stars? Run the World. Run the World was on Stars. Harlem was on Amazon Prime. Those shows, 2 seasons and then done. And they were fire. All right. Bring it back because you went there. But Living Single, I remember seeing it here and there growing up, but I appreciate it more as an adult. And the next two, Seinfeld, Ally McBeal. Seinfeld, I remember when my daddy used to cackle watching Seinfeld. And I'm looking at him and I'm looking at the screen and I'm looking at him and I'm looking at the screen. What? I'm finna go downstairs and watch 106 in Park because I'm not about to watch this. Like, this is not funny. This is corny. Comedians will tell you that Seinfeld is a great show. Wale will tell you that Seinfeld is a great show about nothing. And when I sat and I started watching it, tickled, tickled, tickled. Great show. Great show. And again, I was young. Like, I was early, it was early 90s up until however long until. And so I'm not catching these jokes. My prefrontal cortex still shaping. Ally McBeal, that was another show. Only thing I remember about Ally McBeal growing up was the dancing baby. Only thing I remember. I watched that sometime a while ago I want to say when they first probably released it on Netflix. Good show. Good show. Topics, underlying plot. Baby girl single and just trying to make it, and she an attorney or a paralegal or whatever she was. And then a dude who would be stuttering, his confidence was an issue. It was a good show. And it was funny. Ally McBeal and Seinfeld. Here are your flowers. And that's all I got. But yeah, the 90s had, now there were definitely some more that kind of should have made the list, but I remember watching them and really enjoying them, but they're not like a make sure. But y'all meet me in the comments with your favorite TV shows from the 90s. As always, like, comment, subscribe, tell a friend, tell a friend, tell a friend. Wishing you love, light, and laughter. Until next time.